Hello, everybody. Today we have a no judgment weight loss flow where we're just going to tone and strengthen our body, moving through these postures with joy and trying to connect our breath with our movement. So, we're going to go ahead and get started here sitting on the mat. You don't need any props. If you have a pillow, if you have a blanket, it's always welcome. We're going to start in a nice comfortable seat, cross-legged position with both sit bones nicely planted on the mat here. Let's go ahead and bring one hand to our heart and one hand to our stomach here. Just feeling our body, giving ourselves a little bit of love today, wherever you are. We're going to close our eyes and start with our Ujjayi breath. So we're going to inhale deep into that belly. That belly expands. And we're going to exhale all the air out. That belly button wants to touch the back. Breathing here. Using our Ujjayi breath or our yogic breath to invite warmth into the body here. We're going to use this breath as the base of every movement that we do today. Using our breath to come deeper into postures or returning to our breath to just focus our mind a little bit more. Finding ease in positions that might be a little tough for us today. Our breath is here for us. Don't worry about it. Let's go ahead and continue these cycles, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Breathing here. Just welcoming ourselves to the mat. We made it today. And let's enjoy this yoga class together. When you're ready, you can slowly drop those hands, maybe opening those eyes. We're going to bring our hands to our knees and taking a few seated cat-cows. So inhale to open that chest, looking forward and up. Exhale and rounding and curving through. Inhale to open up that chest, looking up. Exhale, we round and curve. Maybe we start to take circles with our shoulders, with our hips. Opening and closing our body here. Moving with control. And maybe we take those circles to the opposite side here. Just noticing and observing how we feel here. Good. When we're ready, we're going to take this into a child's pose. So we're going to take an extended child's pose today. That means you're going to bring your big toes together, opening up your knees to the length of the mat, sitting into those heels, and we'll drop our chest down, stretching those arms out in front of you, dropping the forehead to the mat. Breathing here. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Let's go ahead and thread that left hand underneath the right, resting onto our left ear. Threading the needle, opening up our shoulders just a bit. We'll inhale, come back to center, bringing that right hand underneath the left, resting on to our right ear. Taking a little twist, opening up our shoulders a bit more. Good. We're going to come back to our child's pose, and we're going to slowly start to slither forward onto our belly, pressing into our feet, pressing into our pelvis. Our legs are hip-width distance apart to support our lower back. We're going to push into our hands that are in line with our chest. We're going to inhale up to cobra or baby cobra here. Breathing here. Exhale, we'll bring that forehead down. Tuck those toes under and coming to tabletop position. Bringing those hands underneath those shoulders. Your knees are in line with your hips. We can untuck those toes. And we'll just go ahead and take a few cat-cows here. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, we round and curve, looking through our thighs. Inhale, drop the belly, looking up. Exhale, we round and curve. We're going to go ahead and kick that right leg back and up, straightening that back leg, opening up that left arm. So opposite arm, opposite leg. And on an exhale, we're going to kiss that elbow to your knee, rounding out that spine. Inhale, we take a big stretch. Exhale, we curve it in. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, we crunch. Breathing here. Inhale to come out the same way we came in, dropping that hand, dropping that knee. We'll rest in our child's pose. So coming through here, opening up those legs, stretching out those arms, dropping your forehead to the mat. Let's go ahead and look forward, just slithering forward onto our bellies. Bringing our hands in line with our chest. Our feet, our pelvis, our hands push into the mat as we come up to a baby cobra or cobra, pressing into our hands, taking a back bend. Let's exhale to bring that forehead back down to the mat. And we're going to come back to our tabletop position. So setting yourself up for success, finding your base. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your knees are in line with your hips. We're going to go ahead and bring that left leg back and up. And we're going to go ahead and bring that right arm straight out in front of us. So opposite leg, opposite hand. Exhale, we're going to crunch. Curve that spine, elbow to knee. Inhale, we extend everything out. Big stretch. Exhale, we curve. Touching elbow to knee. Inhale, big stretch. Imagine someone's pulling you by your hand and by your foot. Exhale, we touch elbow to knee. Curving in here. Coming back out, straightening that arm, straightening that leg. Dropping that hand down, dropping that knee down. We're going to bring our hands out in front of us, tucking those back toes under, bringing your hips back to come up. Downward facing dog. It's our first downward facing dog of the practice, so we can bend the knees, walking out the dog, breathing here. Good. Let's go ahead and look forward. We'll step one foot forward, then the other. Forward fold, bending your knees as generously as you need. Inhale, we halfway lift, flat back position. Exhale, we forward fold. Inhale, we're going to take our arms up. Big good morning stretch, looking up to the sky. Exhale, we drop those hands down, coming to our mountain pose. Good. We're going to inhale those hands up as we sit those hips back, coming into our chair pose, tucking that pelvis under, looking forward, putting the weight onto our heels as much as we can. Exhale, we're forward fold, dropping our chest to our thighs. We're going to bring our left leg back, dropping down onto our left knee. Inhale, we'll come up to our low lunge. Exhale, we'll drop that left arm up, leave that right arm up, coming into a twist. Exhale that right hand down. Tuck those back toes under. Bring your right foot to meet your left, coming into a high plank here. Exhale, we'll drop all the way down onto your belly. Inhale, we'll come up to our cobra. Exhale, we'll drop everything back down. Our forehead touches the mat. Tucking those toes under. Pushing strong through plank and raising your hips to downward facing dog. Breathing here. Pushing that chest closer to your thighs. Let's raise that right leg high. Stepping that right foot forward. And that left foot comes to meet the right. Inhale, we halfway lift. Exhale, we forward fold. Inhale, we take it all the way back up. Good. Exhale, those hands come back. Mountain pose. Very nice. Let's do it all again on the opposite side. So we're going to sink into those hips, raise those hands, coming into chair pose. Tuck that pelvis under. Exhale, we're going to drop that chest to your thighs. Good. This time we're going to bring that right leg back, dropping onto that right knee, untucking those toes behind us. Inhale, we'll come low lunge. Exhale, we're going to bring our right hand down to the mat, opening up through the left, taking a twist, looking up to the left hand. Dropping that left hand down to the mat, tucking those toes under, coming to our high plank position. Exhale, we'll drop down chaturanga, dropping onto our belly. Inhale, we'll come up, cobra. Exhale, we'll drop the head down. Tuck those toes under, pushing firmly into your hands, coming up, plank pose, raising those hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Let's go ahead and bring that left leg high, bringing that left foot in between your hands, and that right foot comes to meet the left. Forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, we halfway lift, flat back, flat legs. Exhale, we forward fold. Inhale, we're going to take it all the way back up. Big good morning stretch, looking up to the sky. Finding your mountain pose here. Good. Let's go ahead and take one more cycle, some variations here. We're going to inhale those arms up. Exhale, we're going to forward fold. Inhale, we're going to halfway lift. We're going to exhale those hands down, stepping that left foot back. You can drop down onto your left knee if you like, or let's inhale, squeezing into the midline, coming up high lunge. Perfect. Let's open up through our hips, coming into warrior two. We're going to drop our right hand down onto our right thigh and stretching into side angle, looking over to our left shoulder. Breathing here. Let's cartwheel that left hand down, twisting on our back foot, opening up into a twist. A little flow here. Exhale, that hand comes down. Finding your plank, dropping down to cobra, or maybe this time we go to upward facing dog. Raising those hips, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Straight to the other side. Let's lift that left foot up high. Bring that left foot in between your hands. Inhale up. High lunge. We could drop down on that back foot, stay where we are. Opening up those hips to the right side. Coming into warrior two on the opposite side. I know you can't really see me here. We're going to drop that left arm and stretch everything up, looking over to that right shoulder. We'll exhale to drop that right hand down, pivoting on that back foot. Inhaling up into a twist. Let's exhale that hand down, coming back to our plank, dropping down chaturanga to up dog or cobra. finding your way to downward facing dog here. We'll stay here for a few breaths. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Let's go ahead and invite some heat into the body. We're going to bend that right knee, bringing that right knee to the right elbow, hovering forward. Raise that right leg. Right knee, left elbow, twist. Raising that right leg high. Your right knee comes to your nose, flat back, hover. Coming back up. Dropping that right leg down, switching to the opposite side. So we're going to bring that left knee to your left elbow, raising that left leg up. Left knee, right elbow, coming back up. One more. Left knee in between to your nose. Big breath here. Coming back to three-legged dog. Finding your downward dog here. Breathing. We'll drop down onto our knees and find our wide-legged child's pose. Stretching our hands out in front of us. Breathing here. Just observing how you feel and being proud of yourself for inviting movement into your body. We'll go ahead and rest here. If you have the time, you can come ahead and try Savasana. Stay in Savasana for a little while. If not, stay here in your child's pose. Take a breath. Be proud of yourself for moving your body today. And thank you so much for joining me with this practice. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.